We won a game of football. Just want to get it out there instantly. You know that feeling right there in the middle of your chest? That's relief. That is relief that you're feeling right now. Knowing that it's not got that bad that we can't beat Luton. Now, again, I've said it before online, no disrespect to Luton, but after spending £100 million that we have in the last window, if you can't beat Luton, then you don't deserve to be in this league. And we passed that one test, and we got some more to come. But I am relieved, to say the least, and I imagine you are too. The game went exactly how we thought it was going to go. In terms of a physical battle, they brought it to us, especially in that second half. First half was great, other than an interesting start to a game of Trafford. Other than that, first half went to plan. They didn't really do much, and we had some great chances, and we were... could have been about 2 or 3, but at least we took 1, and it came at a great time just before half-time. Lyle Foster, I'm so happy for him as well. That I know last year he had a few doubters, but I know that I always kept faith in the fact that I can see that he's in the right areas, he's got the right mentality, and it's just that clinical edge that hopefully with time he just clicks. And it looks like it's clicking right now, and that's fantastic to see. And we beat Luton. And that's now 2 games this year that we can all be realistic and look at and say on paper, those are games that we can get points. And that's Forest away and Luton away. Now, of course, home games are home games and you should be getting more points. But at least it makes some sort of sense, right? We've faced basically all of the top 7 bar 2, in the last 5 home games in City, Villa, Spurs, United. You know what I mean? Like it's a really tough run of games. And we have got Chelsea next. We have got Chelsea. But then after that, we've got 3, on paper, fair games. Winnable games. Games that we can go at teams and play our style of football and think that we can get the 3 points. In Brentford, Bournemouth and Palace, right? And I'm so happy that we've got that win. So it means that we can finally almost just shut up about getting that first win. It's done. It's over. And we can crack on and move forward. And we are now in a position that we can hopefully look back on this as the turning point of the season. Now, I don't want to get too ahead of myself here, knowing that the season is still quite long and that there is still a long way to go, right? But this is it now. This has to be the turning point. I'm very happy for a lot of players yesterday. They showed some great character, especially in a way that not just we fought in the last 20, 30 minutes, but also in a way that we just instantly bounced back. I'm so happy for Brun Lawson. Fantastic finish, and he's been actually really good and surprised me actually with his contribution to the team so far this year. And I think that he's put himself in good stead to potentially start this weekend against Chelsea. Foster, we all know how well he started this year and is continuing. And I'm really happy for the likes of Jordan Bayer, Sander Berg, Josh Cullen, Charlie Taylor. I thought they were all really good last night, really good. And so were a lot of players too. But it felt more like the Burnley that we saw last year. That we knew that we'd be dominant on the ball for most parts, but then, we may have a bit of a question mark in terms of a physical battle. And yet again, like last year, we showed that we can stick in. We did concede a goal that people may see as a bit weak. However, it's one of them, and we may have a completely different conversation if we went on to draw that game 1-1. But who cares? We won. And it's not pretty, but your first win is never usually pretty, and it's done. So, crack on to Chelsea up next. I'm really happy with the result, of course, and it's all about, I know that company is going to make sure that they are not getting too ahead of themselves. We all know they will still stay pretty composed, win, lose or draw, but there's some confidence there. And we all know that these players are talented. We all know we have quality. It's all about making sure that they have belief in their own ability. And last night's a big step in the right direction. So long may that continue. And hopefully, now the season starts. So thank you. And let's go to Chelsea next. Upper Clarets.